Get ready for a lightning round of sports news. We've got a former Piston proving them wrong on the Celtics. Plus, a deep dive into Celtics history with legends like Bill Russell and Larry Bird. And we're breaking down tonight's massive Celtics versus Thunder showdown. Finally, Jaylen Brown is speaking out on the MVP race. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Pistons loss, Celtics gain. Ron Harper Jr.'s rise. The Detroit Pistons might be feeling a serious case of FOMO right now, as former two-way player Ron Harper Jr. is absolutely blossoming with the Boston Celtics. This isn't just a feel-good story. Harper is emerging as a legitimate rotation piece for a Celtics team that's unexpectedly secured the second seed in the Eastern Conference. Boston has a knack for identifying, signing, and developing talent that flies under the radar, and Harper is the latest example. After the Pistons waived him last July, the Celtics scooped him up, first on a training camp deal, and now he's competing for a standard roster spot. He's been a revelation, especially since the trade deadline, seamlessly integrating into Joe Mazzulla's rotation and impacting games on both ends of the court. His recent career-high 22 points against his brother's Spurs team, including an incredible 6 of 9 from 3, showcased his offensive prowess. But Harper's impact goes beyond scoring. His 7'1" wingspan makes him a defensive menace, and his improved ball handling adds another layer to his offensive game. He's become a valuable role player alongside stars like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, a stark contrast to what could have been in Detroit alongside Cade Cunningham. Fans are buzzing about Harper's development, with many pointing to the Pistons' decision to let him go as a major missed opportunity. Analysts are noting Boston's exceptional player development, turning overlooked talent into key contributors. But is this just a fluke or the start of something bigger? Stick around to find out, and don't go anywhere because next, we're heading back in time to uncover some incredible Celtics history. Celtics legends remembered. Russell's quiet retirement, Bird's 60 points. Today in Boston Celtics history, we revisit a pivotal moment. The 1972 jersey retirement ceremony for the legendary Bill Russell. It was a subdued affair, overshadowed by Russell's complex and often difficult relationship with Boston due to the racism he faced from some fans. Despite his animosities, this date also marks Larry Bird's unforgettable 60-point career-high performance in 1985, a record that still stands today, showcasing his dominance on the court. Beyond these monumental events, the date is a birthday celebration for 9 former Celtics, including coaches like Jimmy Rogers and players such as Carson Edwards, Grant Long, and even a brief but impactful game from Morris King. Each of these figures, in their own way, contributed to the rich tapestry of Celtics lore, from championship roles to standout performances and unique career paths. It's a day that connects the past and present, honoring the enduring legacy of the Boston Celtics. Fans are reflecting on the courage of Bill Russell and the sheer brilliance of Larry Bird, while also celebrating the diverse careers of the 9 alumni born on this day, highlighting the deep history and community surrounding the team. From legendary moments to the present day, we're staying with the Celtics for their next big challenge. You won't want to miss the details on how to catch tonight's game. Celtics versus Thunder, your ultimate viewing guide. Get ready for a massive East versus West showdown tonight as the Boston Celtics wrap up their road trip against the surging Oklahoma City Thunder. The Celtics are looking to bounce back after a tough loss in San Antonio, while the Thunder are riding a 6-game winning streak and holding strong to the number 1 seed in the West. This is a must-watch game for any basketball fan. Here's how you can catch all the action. The game tips off at 9:30 p.m. ET. Locally, you can tune into NBC Sports Boston or catch the national broadcast on Prime Video, which is currently offering a free trial. If you prefer to listen, tune into 105.7 WROR for the radio broadcast. The game is set to take place at the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. With both teams bringing significant firepower, this matchup promises high-stakes basketball. The Celtics, despite recent setbacks and the ejection of Jaylen Brown in their last game, are always a threat, especially with their star players back. The Thunder, on the other hand, have been incredibly consistent and dominant. Who will come out on top in this epic battle? Fans are eagerly anticipating this clash, debating whether the Celtics can overcome the Thunder's momentum. Social media is already abuzz with predictions and excitement for this primetime game. But before you settle in to watch, let's hear from one of the Celtics' own about the intense MVP conversation. Jaylen Brown on MVP race. People constantly just move the bar. Jaylen Brown is having a career year, averaging an incredible 28.3 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 5.1 assists, all while leading the Boston Celtics through a season marked by roster changes and key absences like Jason Tatum's. Despite this stellar performance and keeping the Celtics at the top of the Eastern Conference, Brown finds himself on the outside of the mainstream MVP conversation, and he's not afraid to voice his perspective. Speaking on a podcast, Brown expressed his frustration with the shifting criteria for the MVP award. He feels he meets the qualifications, especially given the team's success under his leadership, yet he perceives the goalposts constantly moving. Brown highlighted how narratives and expectations seem to change year to year, making it feel like an unattainable award, regardless of his consistent elite play. He acknowledged the stacked MVP field this year, featuring stars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic. But his comments shed light on a broader issue of how individual achievements are recognized against team success and evolving standards. Celtics fans are rallying behind Brown, expressing their agreement with his sentiments and frustration over his perceived snub. Analysts are weighing in, discussing the subjective nature of MVP voting and the unique challenges Brown faces competing in a historically strong MVP year. What does this mean for Brown and the Celtics as they push for a championship? We'll wrap it all up in our lightning round recap, so stay tuned. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Ron Harper Jr. balling out for the Celtics, a trip down memory lane with Celtics legends Bill Russell and Larry Bird, the critical Celtics versus Thunder matchup, and Jaylen Brown's thoughts on the MVP race. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.